Hi, Josh. We're back with more Flotsam. Why don't we just pick up where we left off last episode? Anyhow, let's just keep sailing for the time being. I don't want to leave huge swaths of the map like blank and unexplored, so I'm going to try to see as much of it as I can. Every time we cruise around, I want to try to cover as much of the map as possible with the boat. Let's see. We'll grab that, of course. And we will also grab, I believe we landed on some fish. Yes, we did. I will turn both of these on. Wait, what's going on here? Hang on. This fishing chair, I turned it on and it was good to go. What's the daily production limit? I don't understand this. What if I just crank it up to 13? Does that mean that somebody's going to come over here and sit down and try to fish up to 13 fish per day? Is that what's going to happen? I do not understand. Some of these new mechanics are completely foreign to me, and I feel like it might impact our game a little bit. Day 30 reports available. We made 5. We're making so much water. Oh, we're full on water storage. So let's just turn that off for now. Oh, yep. It's holding on to more water than we can actually store. That's a good problem. It's a very good problem to have. And we have 36 food. Holy crap, we're looking great. Oh, and they all went over to the desalinator to drink their morning water because that's where it's all being stored. I mean, we've got this big water storage thing, and I think we're storing some in the town heart. Storage capacity, yeah, it's super full. I know. So they'll drink it out of there first, it looks like, and then they'll probably come over here and start drinking out of the small water container. Then they'll probably come to the town heart. I don't know. I don't understand the order of priorities here. Oh, I bet the solar still has one. Yep, it's just sitting there full. So if somebody could go over and drink that one tomorrow, that'd be super cool because then this will start making more again. That would be really nice. Uh-oh, somebody's down for the count. I was right, it was Scallywaggle. I think she lasted a day longer than I expected her to, which is nice. Oh, you're grabbing all the seaweed. Look at that, all going into storage. That's fantastic. We made a bunch of ropes, didn't we? Now, how are we looking on this? We still have 48 raw seaweed. I think I'm gonna make a bunch more rope because that will come in handy for other buildings. There you go. Nice. And it's helping our storage capacity, which is great. Okay, now you are fishing. Good, so I didn't completely screw that up. That's good. I don't know why you have a light bulb over you. Oh, is it because I turned it off? Why does that say small storage yard? This is definitely the fishing chair. Okay, well now I've turned it back. It apparently already was on, and I turned it off at some point. Like I said, some of the new mechanics are really screwing with me. It's fine. Everything's going to be fine. Just like when we first started the game, we're going to continue to muddle through. We will figure this out. Books! Books! Oh my god, I just had to look at the storage yard, and it... Where do we find these? How do we make these? Is there a place where we can make them? No, I don't want to build a research station. I want to know how to make books. Wait. Let me go to the research panel and go. We'll start from the beginning. Alright, well nothing in here tells me anything about making books. So I'm guessing there is no building that makes books. Which is concerning because, I mean, if we can't make books, then how are we supposed to get them to do more research? I don't see anywhere in here that has anything about making books. Hold on, let me look at the survival guide again. Used for researching new technologies. Thank you, survival guide, for not telling me where I can find them. That's not great. Well, I think since we're here, we're gonna fish this place out. This is all fully salvaged, but we're gonna totally fish this place out. We'll wait until the fish stop jumping and then we'll move on. Because we've got plenty of resources. We're not hurting real bad. So we may as well get more food, right? Also, Riff Raff is still charging the boat, and it's going a little slow because nobody's on the bicycle right now. And I don't understand why you're up here twisting this when the bike is more efficient. Also, I'm gonna increase the refill threshold to 75% because right now they won't start charging it unless the battery's already below half. So if we drive around just a little bit, if we just cruise over here, and we only use a little bit of power, they won't start charging the boat. But then if we want to make a longer drive and we're at, 60 or 65% power capacity, we could screw ourselves. So I'm gonna turn that up so that they will be more often enticed to charge the battery. All right, Scallywaggle isn't sick anymore, but it looks like the other three are all gonna get sick either at the same time or one after another. It looks like Riff Raff will probably be sick tomorrow, and then the other Scallywaggle and Moana Two Legs might be sick the day after that. I really hope that we don't get all three of them down for the count in one day. That would be really inconvenient. I hope that they stagger it a little bit more. Oh, the Day 31 report is out, and I didn't check it when the sun went down because I was distracted babbling. We actually used water and food and did not generate any more. And we're still just fine, which is such a good feeling. Now, I really like that this inventory bar isn't intrusive, but if I did feel it was intrusive, we could still do that and make it a little less in the way. That's really, really cool. I love that. But I think I'm going to leave that popped out so that we can see everything at a glance. We have more bottled fish, and then we're going to go unbottle them. I feel like at this point, our major hangup is research. So, we're good on food, we're good on water, we're looking really, really healthy on all of our supplies. We've got 40 firewood. I think I'm going to turn this back on. Because 40 firewood is potentially 40 metal plates that we can make. So I'm going to leave that turned on for a while. I'm going to let somebody work in that whenever they feel the urge to work, like right now. And we'll burn through some of that firewood and some of that metal scrap. In the meantime, we've got 2 people fishing, which is great. Let's get this place fished out so that we can move up to this thing that I see off on the horizon. It's another one of these crashed boats, but we can't actually click on it because it's outside the range. It is cool that it's still interactable. We can make the boats bob up and down in the water, though. I love that feature. All right, this must be an absolutely massive fishball because they are still going, and it's almost the end of the day. The giant toothy whale just swam through a rock, which is a little unsettling, and we're making a ton of metal plates. I don't know what the hell they're using them for. It just went down to 6 and then back up to 7. What the hell? Wait, does it stop registering when you move it from here to storage? That's interesting. Day 32 reports available. We used more food. Why did we only use 3 food? Oh, is it because somebody was sick? I think it might be because somebody was sick. Oh no, it's because we made one. I can read. Anyway, we're gonna keep burning through this metal scrap, making metal plates. We're gonna try to finish this fish ball and then move on. It's been another day. It almost feels like a wasted day because we're just sitting still, and we probably don't need all of these fish, but I really hate to just walk away from resources that are freely available to us. Okay, Riff Raff is down today, but Scallywaggle and Moana Two Legs are both still functional. I think they're both going to be out tomorrow, but that means that we'll have 2 that are fully functional, and now we're on a slightly more staggered sickness schedule, which is good. It's very good, because having everybody down at once would suck. Oh, I was wondering who needed to, somebody's over here charging the boat right now. And I was very confused about that. But it looks like it's because we've been using the unbottler, which does use power. I totally forgot about that. Oh, and the unbottler actually exports plastic waste. I didn't realize that. So we are gaining some limited amount of plastic waste, and then they're turning it into floaters, which is fantastic. So I guess fishing isn't a completely wasted activity for us right now because we're generating food and floaters. That's good. And we're almost fully charged again on our battery, so it's not like it cost us too much. And as I pointed out earlier, every single metal plate that we make uses 4 resources, 1 firewood and 3 metal scrap. So we are reducing our load by 3 every single time we make a metal plate. So that's really helping our storage situation. We are down from whatever it was before to just heavy, which is good, because that means we'll use less power when we cruise around the ocean. I cannot believe this fishball is still going. There had to have been so many fish here. I wonder if this is the biggest fish ball we've run across, because usually they're gone in a day. Oh, wait a minute. It's the next day. Riff Raff is functional again. Scallywaggle and Moana Two Legs are still going. So I think that I am overestimating that sickness meter over there on the right by their names. I don't want to go highlight it because I'll get to the right side of the screen and do this and push the camera around. But that sickness bar, and if you look, there's actually a little bit more of the white of the sickness bar showing for Scallywaggle than there is for Moana. So maybe Moana will get sick and then the day after Scallywaggle will get sick. That would be great. If we only ever have one person getting sick at a time, we can totally continue to function. I really wish that we could see more of the map. This is a bummer. Oh geez, it's already the end of the day again. Holy crap, that's a lot of fish. All right, we did craft one water, I'm guessing from the solar still. Yep, and there's another one. We're still doing really good on water. We only went down one food because we crafted 3. Damn, that's so great. I'm really happy about that. It feels like the night passes faster now. Maybe they changed that in the update. Oh, I was right. Moana Two Legs is sick, but Scallywaggle is still functional. We do have a staggered sickness schedule. That's great. That's so good. Anyway, like I was saying, it feels like since the update, the night passes faster. It feels like there's less nighttime hours. That darkness wedge, I feel like used to be larger before the update. I could just be misremembering, but it does seem to me that there's less downtime now. Which is nice because why? You know? If you can't do anything at night, just skip it. You know, that's the whole point to sleeping through the night in games like Minecraft, is that if you're not going to be able to accomplish anything, then you should be able to skip it. And so I'm glad that it's shorter, or at least feels that way, because that's wasted time in the game. I'm just staring at the screen and I'm cutting it out of the episodes because there's no point to it. We're not doing anything. Holy crap, does the fish washer, or the unbottler rather, really use that much power? No, I'm not trying to make a connection. Why do you keep doing that? I don't want you to do that. Look at that, there's a cable again. You don't use power, do you? No. But you do. Yeah, you have a grid, a little grid wheel here, and you don't. So it's just the unbottler that uses power. But somehow it uses like half our battery to unbottle a few fish. It's crazy how quick our battery drains when they unbottle fish. I feel at this point like we should move on. I know that I said I don't like to just walk away from available resources like this fish ball, but I'm wondering if this fish ball will just never be exhausted. Maybe that's another thing that got updated. I really don't know. But I don't want to just sit here forever fishing, because there's a lot of other stuff that we could be doing. So let's just, oh geez, that was a weird hitch. Let's just sail around. Ooh, another island? Yes, please. Oh wait, is this the thing that I saw in the distance? Maybe it is. No, maybe. I don't know. That's a lot of wooden planks. I love how much dry wooden planks we're able to just find now. That's so fantastic. I'm actually going to increase this to 2. And wait a minute. Wait a minute. Oh no, you were sick and now you're not. Did we get another day out of you? How is this? How is your pollution not just... It's full. It's totally full and you're not sick. You're a fucking champion, Scallywaggle. God damn. I'm really impressed by her. What? Wait, why are you guys fishing? There's nothing... What? We're not at the fish ball. How are you fishing? There's no fish here. What the actual literal fuck is going on here? I don't know. I don't understand how you're fishing. I do not get how you're fishing. Let's turn the fishing chairs off, because they both have a whole bunch of fish in them that nobody's even available to move because everybody was either charging the boat or fishing. And I'd really like to go get all this dry wood and planks and then move on. I don't know how the hell they were fishing. There's no fish. Maybe that's a weird glitch that was introduced with the update, is that if you drive away while they're fishing. Maybe they will just continue to fish. That would be a fun glitch to have. All right, we didn't generate any new water, but we did use 4. We did generate 3 food, so we only used a sum total of 1. That's great. All right, how's this looking? This is actually working. That's good. Maybe we should turn that back on. We do have 13 firewood still, so maybe turning this on just for like a day or 2 would be a good idea. We can get rid of some of that firewood. It's already got 6 in here apparently. And then we can generate a little water and then we can turn it back off. Okay, now Scallywaggle is sick. All right, okay. Wow, she lasted a lot longer than I thought she would. I am so proud of her. Oh, should we go get this plastic? Maybe we should. Let me set a beacon. And we'll just set that to 2. That way when this is fully exhausted, we can have a couple people come over here and grab a bunch of plastic. Because while we do have nearly 50 floaters, we're always going to need more. Oh, wow. I just watched this number go up, and you know, it just caught my peripheral vision. And I realized that we have 29 metal plates. We're all the way down to 10 metal scrap. That's fantastic. I think I'm just going to let this run until we're out of metal scrap, because it's not used for anything else. And if we're generating enough firewood to keep this going, we may as well. So I think I'll just let them use up all of the metal scrap we have, and then I'll turn it off. Not that we will need to if we don't have any metal scrap, but it's really good that we don't have all that extra metal scrap in storage anymore. We really do not have enough people for all of the jobs that need to be done. This seaweed is fully grown, and nobody has harvested it because they're all busy. We have 2 things that can charge the boat. Only one of them's being used right now because there's people out salvaging. We have fully salvaged the overgrown wooden ships, which is good. But, like, you know, now we've got all this plastic waste, and we've got 1 person making floaters, and we've got 2 positions for them to work at. We've got plenty of dry wood here, but nobody's making firewood because there's just not enough people for the amount of jobs we have. I wonder if that's going to be an issue. Because for right now, I feel like they can all accomplish things. They can all get the jobs done, but they do them in their own order. I don't get to pick the order the jobs get done unless it's by turning things off and micromanaging, and I don't feel like that's entirely necessary. I just wish we had more survivors. Alright, we need to float on because this is all fully salvaged. Now, it would be really cool to find, like, an island that had some fucking books on it. What in the world? Yeah, that's definitely a graphical issue. I'm guessing that's supposed to be a vehicle. Looks like a delivery truck or something. And there's more metal scrap and electric scrap that we really do not need. So let's check our daily report. Generated a bunch of water, used a little bit of food, and we probably don't need to leave this on right now. Well, we could. I suppose we could. That's fine. Yeah, let's leave that turned on for now since we're not full. And we're gonna move on because we don't need that metal and electrical scrap. Oh, what is this? Hello? Rescue? Oh. No, we've already rescued. This is where riffraff came from, isn't it? But there's some things that we can salvage. Firewood? Really? Dude, I'll take free firewood. Yeah, why not? Okay, that's definitely new because when we came to rescue riffraff, there was nothing on this island. It was just the rescue operation. Alright, there's 1 piece of dry wood left, and then it looks like we're just out of range of this. I think we're going to cruise over and grab that, too. Yep, alright, cool. We got that. So we're going to cruise over and grab this stuff. Oh, it's just wood. Do we need more wood right now? I mean, we don't have any dry or wet wood, so yeah, it's probably a good idea to get this stuff. There we go. I'm going to set that to 3 people because it's right there. They barely even need to jump in the water. You're making us some water. Excellent. Thank you. I appreciate you. But we are going to have to turn this off soon because we're at 25 out of 30. And it's fully salvaged. Nice. Time to move on again. Oh, what's this? What is this green icon here? Oh, it's seaweed. Well, that's convenient. What are you just metal and electric and yeah, you are. Okay, I don't care about that. Let's go get this stuff. Ah, damn it. We're not quite in range. Hang on. There we go. Now we are. You go get all that seaweed. That'll help us with food. And as a matter of fact, I'm going to increase that. Oh, I just realized I've been complaining about not having enough people to do all the jobs. We have 55 raw seaweed. They're not currently making any seaweed salad because nobody is taking the time to work there. They're also not making any rope because nobody's taking the time to work there. So this not having enough people to do the jobs thing is a real serious issue for us. Let's look at this report. We did generate 4 more water, and we used food because nobody made any. Well, I think this can get turned off for now, so that's one less job that needs to be done because our storage is almost full. We've got plenty of water. Look at all those fish. They're all unbottled. They're all ready to be made into food, and they're all just sitting in storage. I think I'm going to turn these back on because I want you to be making unbottled fish, please. There we go. Dried unbottled fish. You guys go ahead and move dried unbottled fish over there. And I think it takes, what is it, 3 fish per spike? Yeah, it's 3 fish per meal. So that will also help to reduce our storage load. Okay, the salvage marker is fully salvaged. When I hover over an island, even if it's off my view, see? It's got a little icon. So this is how we're going to have to find things from now on. I just have to hover around until we find an island. And then every once in a while, it'll make a noise. Like that. So, what's here? Dried wood. I'll take it. We're going to increase that to 2. And don't get eaten by the toothy whale. Please. Toothy whale, would you please fuck off? Kindly. Respectfully. Sir or madam. And in the meantime, what are the rest of you doing? You're making firewood. We're drying wood. Okay. We do have at least one of these full of fish. There's a lot more fish over here that need to be dried, but this is... No, why are you off? I swear I turned you on. I definitely turned both of them on. Holy shit, they filled those so fast. Alright, these are going to be dried in the next day or so. These will take probably a couple days. I don't know. I think some of these tasks do take longer than they used to. But that's fine, because we're not starving to death currently. So that's not an awful problem. And if you were wondering why I have both of these woodworking sheds set to firewood instead of 1 to each, it's because we have 26 planks, because we've been picking up planks from all of those wrecks. So, since we're able to find planks in the wild, even though we were able to find some firewood out in the wild, thanks to that island where we found riffraff, we are going to keep making firewood because we're burning through that a lot faster right now. Okay, that salvage marker's done. Let's move on. I think there was another island right here. It's more dry wood. Well, you know what? I like that. That's way better than metal scrap. Let's get that stuff. I really like how much dry wood we're finding. That makes me feel good. All right, the Day 37 report is available. We generated 3 food and 1 water. That's great! And we gathered a little bit more seaweed. And now we're gathering all this dried wood. Now, while they were gathering this dried wood, and now while it's the middle of the night, I did a quick Google of where to find books in Flotsam, and it seems like a lot of people are having this problem. And as a matter of fact, I found a discussion on the Steam Flotsam community, where somebody was asking about it, and then they said, never mind, it seems they aren't used anymore. So it seems like this is a game mechanic that they've kind of gone back and forth about. And it seems they've been doing this for a couple of years now. They have been sort of unable to decide what to do about books. So hopefully this won't be an issue for us, but I suspect we're going to have a bit of a hard time finding things to get research done. I really hope that they fix that soon, because it's awfully inconvenient. Alright, buddy, that'll do it for this episode. Come back in 2 weeks for the next. In the meantime, there will be 3 other series posted. Why don't you check them out? I'll talk to you soon, brother. I miss you.